Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 011, Arithmetic, Section 2.11, Problem 8. This is Section 2.11, Problem 8. It says, what is 4½ more than 1 3/8? So the key phrase here to tell me what to do is more than. That's telling me that I need to add. So this problem essentially says, add 4½ plus 1 3/8. That's what needs to be done. And again, it can be done horizontally just the way it's written, but I find the vertical format easier to deal with. So I will write it this way, up and down, 4½ plus 1 3/8 like this. I like doing it this way. Now, when I add fractions, I need to have a common denominator. My denominators are not the same yet, but I can make them the same. I have a denominator of 2 and a denominator of 8. 8 would make a very good common denominator. 2 divides into 8 evenly. 8 also, of course, divides into 8 evenly. So let's set up both fractions so they'll have a denominator of 8. Figure out what the numerators will need to be. The lower fraction is easier. If the denominator gets to stay 8, then the numerator was 3. It gets to stay 3 also. The top one we have to figure out a little bit. It's easy enough. So the denominator was 2. It changed to an 8. That must have happened by multiplying times 4. So the numerator would also be multiplied times 4. 1 times 4 is 4. 4/8, and I can see 4/8 is equivalent to 1/2. It would reduce back down to 1/2. But in this form now, I have my common denominator. Both fractions have a denominator of 8. So I can go ahead and combine the numerators now. The numerator of 4 plus the numerator of 3. 4 and 3 more is a 7, so I have 7/8. Don't forget I have some whole numbers that I must combine also. 4 plus 1 more. 4 plus 1 more is 5. So I have a final answer of 5 7/8.